A new cam, just making sure.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we get a good episode.
Set the tone! Yes, sir! Set the tone! Yes, sir! Huh.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Set the Tone. You're here with John, Smarty, Marlon, and a very special guest in the building today.
Yeah,
let's fucking go. We've got our mate Kashal. Hey, Kashal, how you going, mate?
I'm good. Thank you so much.
Explain who you are in a word.
Just one.
Indian.
Nice.
Nice.
That would have to be
Yeah,
it.
but
fair.
you're not a New Zealander? Like, are you just gonna play like that or what?
Tell you what, like if I had to represent myself,
Yeah.
like let's say like I was in the UFC, it would be the Indian flag.
Really?
Nice.
Like,
That's,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, they're sending you to Russia. They're like, which country are you gonna, sacrifice yourself for? What are you picking?
Chuck their Hindi.
Yeah, let's
Bro, like-
fucking go, baby.
Bro,
Yeah.
so
Another one of us.
interesting.
So you wouldn't do a Auckland, New Zealand by way of?
Oh yeah. I'd
India.
probably pull like what Izzy does.
Yeah.
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 Like
yeah.
by way of like city kickboxing and all that, like
Yeah.
Auckland,
Yeah.
as if I have the credentials.
Yeah,
you will.
yeah, no, you will.
Yeah,
You will.
But like my flag will be the Indian one for sure.
Wow,
Yeah, I like that.
interesting. Why
I
is
like
that?
Because they don't have an Indian boy there yet, bro. Like it's
Oh, as in like,
woefully
yeah.
underrepresented.
Yes,
Like,
I
what I mean?
agree.
Yeah. Yep.
I
I'm
need
with you.
someone to look at that
Yeah,
and be
especially cool Indians. I feel like Indians are represented enough, especially
just not in the right line.
Yeah,
not in the
yeah,
right line.
exactly,
Like,
Like,
yeah.
fight
You
sport,
guys
we
are-
could use one.
Yeah.
for sure.
We could use one.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. So keep an eye out for Kashal. He's going to be in
Yes.
the UFC very soon.
Exactly.
That's actually why we've got him on today, is because
Yeah.
he's a talented up and coming
Yeah, I
fighter.
know.
MMA.
MMA. Yeah.
Gosh.
Stand-up fighter, right?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, really
Square
good
up.
cooks. Really good cooks. Yeah. Quick question, guys. Before we even jump into the pod today, is there more wheels or doors in the world?
Oh.
Yeah, I heard this one. And
Oh, yeah, it's been fucking bugging me all week.
Yeah.
I've been changing my mind. Are you across this?
Are there more wheels or doors
Or
In the
doors.
world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Doors.
What do you guys reckon?
I'd say wheels.
What do you reckon,
Well,
Kashal?
here's the thing. I reckon wheels. Because here's the thing. Like on a car, 4 wheels, but also 4 doors.
Yeah,
One
nice.
side.
Five tailgate.
Ah,
The
yes,
hatch is
yes,
a door.
The hatchback ones.
Wait, what?
But then
Oh,
what
because
about
because of
2 wheelers?
doors.
That's just 2 wheels. There's no doors accounted for there. And then what about all the Hot Wheel cars?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What about a whole building? Like an
Yeah,
apartment?
see? I feel like we
fair enough,
all.
But if
okay.
they've got basement parking, there's going to be wheels and stuff there.
Yeah, good
Oh,
point.
just in the world, eh? Okay, yeah.
Y-
doesn't
yeah,
matter,
there's,
like a
there's more
share.
houses than cars in the world,
Yes.
right?
Oh, really?
Not an
I
Auckland.
mean, everyone needs a house. Not everyone
I
has a
think-
car.
I
Like
think
a household can have like 2 or 3 cars, though.
also
Yeah,
mad doors.
Mad
though.
doors in the house.
mad
Yeah.
doors,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
So like I was saying, probably doors.
Oh, yeah, is that right?
But Kashal raises a good point. Hot Wheels and also Lego.
Like I reckon there's like this whole like toy industry,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but toys though.
but there's
mad
a lot
toys,
of
bro.
toys.
Yeah,
though,
heaps of
bro. Like,
toys.
I know, but like, you toys like they're not functional.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't
So
realize
I need a
that-
functional door.
Bro, RIP to Martin's child, eh?
yeah, what is
Imagine all my time in this conversation at 2 a. Son, listen.
toys? Not functional. We're not
That just means he gets a car.
yeah, as soon as he gets
He
a
gets a
car.
car. That's what it is.
Yeah. Nah, so I was throwing it over to you guys because I need to be convinced. I don't know yet. Like I've
Yeah,
been
well,
changing my mind.
like I was saying, doors for sure.
Doors.
There's no doubt about it.
So is everyone doors?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm still on wheels, man.
Yeah.
I'm
You
still
know,
on
when I heard
wheels.
this, I thought it was doors or windows.
okay?
No, but that's still a good one.
Do you reckon?
100% it is.
What do you reckon more of?
Windows.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because for
yeah,
every,
windows.
for every car,
Yeah.
there's 4 or 5 doors,
Yeah.
but there's 6 to 8 windows.
Yeah, that's true. You'll always have like a guaranteed amount of windows.
What's something that has doors but no windows?
Probably nothing.
To realize it's a
yeah.
riddle
Yeah.
there.
yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Probably nothing, to be honest.
One of
Yeah.
those isolation chambers.
Yeah.
Like maximum security prisons.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
window.
yeah.
There's a window.
There's no window.
Nah,
Oh,
not
that's
always.
no, they've got the slot thing, eh?
Nah, bro. Like if you're in solitary confinement.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
what
can't
it's
open it
called.
from inside.
Oh,
Isolation
So they
chamber.
got the slot thing, so they're looking.
What is that? Is that not a window?
No, I think it's just hollow.
It's just
Oh,
like House
okay.
of
It's just
Man's
like
doing
a-
that sort. And then, like,
Yeah.
Stay there. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, I don't know if you've seen it because you're not on the internet too much,
No, I'm
but
not.
that's the debate on the internet at the moment.
Oh, on the old
I think
TikTok.
That's
Yeah.
the new blue or gold
Blue or white dress.
Blue or white
yeah.
dress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
More doors or more
wheels
no,
or
you're
windows.
thinking about windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, wheels.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm Team Wheels. Nah, I'm
Interesting.
Team Doors. I'm Team
Okay,
Doors.
I was
I'm
about
Team
to say,
Doors.
yeah.
I'm Team Doors. But yeah, should we start the podcast? Or?
100%. Yeah.
Hey, Kushal, man. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate. This is Kushal's first podcast.
Yeah.
everyone. So if you don't like him, just put it in the comments. We'll never get him on again. So
This is the longest conversation I've had with you.
That is true. Yeah.
that's facts.
No, legit. Like,
Yeah, these two just met today.
No, wait. I think
No,
it's a
literally.
valid time
100%
to bring up my last conversation with him.
Yes,
because
please
it's actually a piece of gold. So it was at our boys Mighty's house party.
No, let's,
Yeah.
Go on, go on.
Martin has had some fun at Mighty's
I
house
don't
parties.
know him
Eh?
just yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just doing my own thing, just having a drink. I think we're playing like what's that thing? Beer pong. That's the one.
Yeah.
And this man comes up and he's got like a beer in his hand.
Yeah.
No one asked him nothing. No one egged
No,
him on.
yeah.
Nothing. And he's like, "Boys, I can do a vortiki."
Yeah, I remember.
No, that was you know he was egging me
That's
on.
always unsolicited today.
He's like, no one's asked him anything.
100%.
Yeah.
And remember, he just always goes like, "What was that?" Oh, okay, fine, I'll do it. Okay,
You know
yeah.
who was egging me on that night? Mighty.
No, no, I don't
100% he
even
was.
He
remember.
wasn't there, bro.
He wasn't even there.
Well, he wasn't in that part of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like an outside bit. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I
It was
remember.
Like the
I know the
outside
one.
little deck
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
And like he just comes out and he's just like,
He's
"Boys, I
like,
can do a vortiki."
I know,
And I was like,
yeah.
all right. I didn't know what it was then. So I was like,
This is early
fascinated.
days.
Yeah.
Early
So I was
days.
like, yeah, show me what's this
Yeah.
about. He does it like to a T. He does it real well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Form on
Then I
point.
later hear
Yeah.
man's had a bit of an accident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know why? You know what happened with the accident is he, a vortex is usually with a bottle of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did the same thing, but with a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
and
little
we
bit
were,
tricky when you do that. A
yeah,
little
and
bit
we were
tricky.
just like, whoa, I don't know if this is gonna work out.
Yeah.
But old mate, like I said, you know, I'm from Otago, does the
Yeah.
fucking
It's always
burly
I'm from
chat.
Otago, you
It's
know?
always the I'm from Otago chat with
Yeah.
a fucking hate.
It's always
So,
on Dirty Donna's made.
Why are we
Yeah.
starting the pod with a lie?
Tell you
He's
what,
like, I went to Vic.
I have a lot of respect for him, though.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, completely reformed.
Yeah.
I did a full 180
Yeah.
and have not been back there since.
Yeah. Right.
Otago or
Yeah,
Yeah.
but both.
Tell you what, the form on the Vortex though, beautiful.
Thanks,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thoroughly
That was good.
amazed.
When was it? 18? 2018?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You just
yeah.
you
Shout
out
outs
the
to
gate.
growth, eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
straight up.
Maturity, you know,
Yeah.
nothing quite like it.
But back to what we were talking about.
Back
This
to our
is,
guest.
this is the longest.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So
further
that was your
Yeah.
that was your first impression of Martin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing is like he just did it and then he left. Like there wasn't
Yeah.
like there wasn't any more like to the story. It wasn't like, hey man, my name's Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Was there a? Hey, my name's Kushal.
No,
Yeah,
because
exactly. Then that's
Because
why.
you weren't given
I'm
the
sorry,
opportunity,
if you
you
come
know?
through with the
Yeah,
watch me do a vortiki,
absolutely.
there's
I
no
see.
space for me to be like I'm
Yeah.
Kushal.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
What is-
wild.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not saying you're lying. But that's
He's definitely not.
no, but that's wild. Eh? Like, when have I ever done that besides that time?
Never.
And that taught me a valuable lesson.
Which
Yeah.
was?
never do that ever
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
You're gonna say don't go to Mighty's house
Yeah.
again.
That as well. But like you've never ever seen me do
Nah,
that, right?
yeah.
And that one time I did it, the rest of
Yeah.
that made sense.
Exactly.
Hey, do you know what Martin's like key phrase was that whole night? He said, "I'm a fucking stallion."
Yeah.
He just
Oh,
kept
saying
that.
he just kept repeating it.
Yeah, I'm a
That's-
And
stallion.
that's not even I'm not even lying. That's literally what he said.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
And, you know,
That's a
and
lie.
Look, wild horses do run free because later that night, mate,
He was running.
100%.
Ran into a brick wall. Yeah.
First.
Normally I come out the other end. This one reinforced, mate. This is a reinforced brick wall. Apparently.
As far as first impressions go, I think it was a pretty decent one.
Yeah. No, 'cause
Yeah.
my thing is like you set the bar low
100%.
and then you come
I
back.
reckon you set the bar high.
You come
bro.
back 4 years later and have a coherent conversation.
Exactly, yeah.
That's where we're
Yeah.
at now.
You know, here you are on a
Yeah,
podcast with them, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, anyway,
Smarty, what was your impression of Kushal?
Huh?
What was your impression of Kushal, 4 years ago?
I'll be honest. We're about being honest, right?
when
Yeah,
did you
of
learn my
course.
name?
Yesterday?
I was like, hey, bro, Kushal's coming on. Yeah.
No, I'll be dead set
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I've known of you,
Oh yeah.
and I'm not saying because I was telling these guys like our interactions have been. Let's disregard that one.
Yeah.
There
There have
very
been no other
just
ones.
none.
Yeah.
Um,
Nah.
Well, according to you, I've been in every interaction you've had
Well,
with
because
him.
for some reason I always thought you guys knew each other.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
you mean know each other?
But like,
But
as in,
like,
had,
you know,
spent some
yeah.
time
Hard to
together and
forget
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
really
hard.
is.
Just forget that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Tell you
like-
what, I once saw you at Doolin's in thing. And like
You're
I
an
was like,
alcoholic.
oh, yo,
Yeah,
there's
100%.
Martin. But then I was like, there's no way he knows me because my only interaction is the time he did a vortex.
Yeah,
Pass the
yeah.
fuck out.
What was he
Oh, it's
doing?
Dicey Riley's now.
Oh, yeah.
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 You're an alcoholic, man.
Yeah. What
wasn't
was
drinking.
it? Was it vorticing at
I was there
Doolin
for,
too?
or-
I was there for UFC. I mean, it was Wednesday, but I was there for my UFC.
I was going to participate.
Yeah. So, yeah, my of you, knowing off.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, mutual
Yeah.
people we have in common. Yeah, was not familiar. Like, I know, I gave you a few pointers. Like, I know you're an optometrist.
Few
Yeah.
pointers.
I know who we have mutual friends.
Yeah.
And
Wait, Marlon. This man said who we have mutual friends. He forgot English. Who we have mutual friends.
So far. Oh my god, no, this is optometrist.
up until yesterday, respectfully, of course,
Yeah.
I was aware that you're an optometrist.
Yeah.
I was aware of the mutual friends we have.
Yeah.
And I was aware you're coming on the podcast.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
And so I asked this guy for, because I try to be respectful.
You know,
and
a bit of
whatnot.
background.
I asked this guy for a little brief,
Yeah.
and he gave it to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy has every right to come on the podcast.
That is exactly what you said.
No convincing. Yeah.
No, like legit. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it probably came off. Well, you probably thought I was being a bit rude when I said,
Well, I just, because again,
because you assumed I knew the guy.
That you knew him, yeah.
But hey, let's get to know you.
Well, how could you not know him? You
Yeah.
know, he's a great man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Should we dive into a few of the things that he's done?
100%.
I reckon.
Because he's done
We
some
do.
awesome things.
100%.
Oh, should you want me to start?
I mean, I would.
Yeah,
but
because you.
I feel
Yeah.
like- I think you kicked the podcast off, so maybe you just.
Yeah, I'll do that. No, so the reason I wanted to get you on, Kashal, is because you've got an Instagram page that I greatly admire. I really like it. I always message you about it and go, yo, this is awesome.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing this shit. It's called Audacious People. Everyone listening, go check it out. Audacious People on Instagram.
Yep.
Tell us what it's about, one, but also why you decided that you wanted to create something like that.
Yeah. So, like, Audacious People, like, the main things that I always talk about there are two concepts, which
Yep.
are self-efficacy and growth mindsets. So, I think when it comes to, like, our day-to-day happenings, both those things are very underrepresented.
Yeah.
Like, self-efficacy as a term, you don't really hear it.
Yeah.
Right? But what it means is just the amount of belief you have in your capabilities to do something. And it turns out on, like, a psychology level, like, that actually deeply impacts pretty much everything you want to do.
Right.
And because it's so underrepresented, like, I feel like a lot of people are missing out on their opportunities to genuinely better themselves in whatever they're trying.
Yeah.
So self-efficacy, it impacts things like the ideas you'll have, the goals you'll set, the effort you'll put in, the perseverance you'll show, and how you'll reflect on everything at the end as well. And I think all of those things, you'll notice that they are really important in how well you can succeed at anything. They're all things that, like, deeply impact your ability to succeed.
Of course.
So it's like, if you know there's this one overarching trait like self-efficacy which impacts that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
why wouldn't you want to do something about it, right? Like,
Right.
and I think it's just something that could be talked about more and probably understood a bit better. Like, for me, what kind of got me thinking about all of this was, like, when I look at some of the people in my life, there are those who perhaps just want to do something and just do it.
Yeah.
And then there are others who are a little bit more hesitant. And I knew I fell in that boat a lot. And I wanted to know what I could be doing to cross that, you know, and, like, go to the other side where I was just taking more action. And I realized, like, it just comes down to this thing called self-efficacy. Because some people, they have the same ideas, just some just execute it or just choose to act on it.
Right.
And it just comes down to just believing that you could.
Yeah.
So,
And so, because for me, I always looked at you like, obviously, you know, you're very smart, you're super talented. Why did you struggle with, like, I don't know if even if you did struggle with self-efficacy.
Yeah.
And then is that what led you to be like, what is this concept? How do I better myself? Was that a thing?
100%. Like, I think for me, probably the person in my life that I look up to most in this is probably my girlfriend. Like,
Yeah.
so she does all these, like, amazing things. And I remember just being like, okay, like, when it comes to, let's say, crunch time for me, what's holding me back and being able to take that first step?
Right.
It's not that I don't do things, but I noticed that there'll be a lag before I actually got to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, well, there's probably some things that I could be working on to try and get that a lot better for myself. So that's kind of what stuck.
Yeah.
overall. Yeah.
Did you guys feel that, like, Do you guys feel that way in your everyday life, or do we feel that way with this, like the podcast and stuff, where we weren't quite sure, like?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't pinpoint particularly because we've been on this journey for a while now. But I do feel like there's a bit of hesitation in making that next step, or maybe just the initial step.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the initial step's probably the hardest.
Yeah.
And once you take that, or once we took it,
Yeah.
it just like you just start unlocking doors
Yeah.
that you wouldn't have otherwise done without taking that first step. But like I think we're almost like conditioned to not. We're conditioned to have that hesitation because you want to play it safe. Because you don't. Once you take that step, you can go either left or right.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't know which way is going to work out for you.
Yeah.
And so I think just human nature.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's just play it safe and just
100%.
follow this,
100%.
stock standard way of going about things.
Yeah.
And I think that's. Yeah, we're in that phase for a while.
Yeah.
I think even like trying to unlock other things within what we're currently doing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we've unlocked this step, but like, should we just stay here and just get comfortable?
Yeah.
Or do you just keep
Like,
pushing the
what's
boat
next
out?
then?
What's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
yeah, I think that self-efficacy thing is
For
like,
sure.
Yeah. For me, I was like, well, we were talking about it recently, where it's like we feel like confidence comes from competence.
Yeah.
And so like if you're really good at something, you feel confident in that. And like
100%.
with something like that you haven't done before, how do you like? I guess it's called Stockholm syndrome, right? Where it's like I don't really
Right.
belong here. I don't
Yeah.
have like the credentials.
Imposter syndrome. Yeah, Stockholm syndrome. is-
Stockholm is.
Yeah, completely different.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh no, that's
This one's imposter syndrome.
Yeah, imposter
Like you
syndrome.
don't belong here. I'm a fraud.
Yeah. It's
No,
like
you raise a really valid point. So, like, having experience is one of the things that impacts self-efficacy.
Right.
So it's one of 4 things that, and this is the most robust one, like having experience in something.
Yeah.
But it's like, let's say you were like gonna go surfing for the first time or something, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a part of you that's like, oh man, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So if you've never done it, understandably there'll be that hesitation there. But you don't have to have exact experience in that field. You can think about the last time you skateboarded or something if you wanted to.
You just need experience, right?
Exactly.
It's like,
Like-
how else are you going to get it?
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
you could even think about the other times you've just done something and gotten through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you remind yourself of it, then you kind of walk in with your like best foot forward for the time you do decide to surf or whatever, right? Like, so it's just taking, I guess, like an active mindset of like reminding yourself of those things.
Yep.
Because a lot of the time we just do things passively. Like, we're just like, I want to try something, but I'll just do it. Like, as opposed to like, okay, what could I be doing to like really condition myself in the best way to be doing everything right there, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. And I think that's a good way to look at it. Like, often we go, oh, fuck, I've never done something like this before. I'm probably going to be useless at it. That's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
To think about, when was the last time I did something brand new?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it, and then I got through it, and it was fine.
Most things you do in life are brand new.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And so you don't have to rely on something exact or, even close. You can just be like, oh, I fucking talked to a stranger or I did something.
Yeah.
I can do this as well.
100%.
Because it's, same situation.
You can just try and replicate a feeling.
Exactly.
So you don't have to have the exact experience, but if you can like somewhat replicate the feeling that you had when you overcame something or achieved something,
Yeah.
that's all you need. Like that's
Yeah.
the only transferable thing you need is that feeling, and that should be fuel enough.
Yeah.
But we're not taught to, I wouldn't say taught, but like you're not.
People
you're
don't
not-
look at it that way.
Yeah, you're not conditioned to
100%.
think like that.
Like when you're like in those moments of like self-doubt, it's very hard to like put your best foot forward.
Yeah, of
because
course.
you're not exactly in your best state of mind. Are you?
Yeah.
You're like
Yeah.
anxious, you're whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of where like that difference in mindset comes from, like people who do take action.
And we're back. Bro, can you stop interrupting Kushal when he's giving us these awesome
Yeah.
fucking gems, bro? Okay,
Honestly, man.
that's the
That's
last time I'm going to have that out of you.
Yeah.
We'll go 2 more, but that's what it
Okay?
is.
Right.
Nah, honestly.
Mine was about to be like, so my new page, Audacious People, so what was that inspired me, I actually inspire myself.
Yeah.
When people say, look at the man in the mirror, that does it for me,
Yeah.
Man just comes out with a new page. Ambitious people, guys.
Yeah.
Right. Have you heard of the concept of self-efficacy? Let me tell you exactly what it is.
Trying to sabotage you, mate.
And yeah, so I really like the page, and I see that you're doing a bit of video content on there. Is that something that required a bit of self-efficacy on your
100%.
behalf? Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, everyone's kind of a bit camera shy initially, right? Like no one wants to see themselves.
Yeah.
Especially, like how it just doesn't reverse.
Yeah.
Initially, like you just get used to see yourself in the mirror, and you're like, "What the hell? I look like that." Like it just
Yeah.
feels a bit weird.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was definitely a step, and I realized I would like it's kind of like setting up small wins first. So I would just record myself, wouldn't post anything,
Nice.
and I just get comfortable with that.
Yeah,
and then
of course.
eventually I was just like, all right,
Yeah.
bet, like just pull the trigger, man. Like
Yeah.
what's the worst? Like, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
all good.
Yeah. Because this man is fucking interesting, bro. You've done stand-up comedy before.
Yeah.
Can we talk
Yeah,
about
I
that?
know.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Bro, that's unreal. Why? What made you do that?
Yeah.
Like, how did you decide? Yeah, I'm gonna get up and tell jokes. Were you always like the funny guy in school and stuff?
I think I tried to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll let others judge for that. But I think it's more a case of you both came to my 21st.
Yes.
And it was my 21st speech that kind of started changing my
Oh, wow. Interesting.
approach. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? I had fun there up on the mic,
Yeah.
roasting all of them. So I was
Yeah.
like, why not?
Yeah.
And
That's- yeah.
I think I just started plotting and planning after that. And then, yeah, just pulled the trigger one day. I was like, try it. And
Yeah.
you've been to a couple of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah,
the first
bro.
one, good. Second one, bomb. Like, you guys were there. I remember that.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, ups and downs.
Yeah, exactly. I was
I
gonna
was
say.
Why did you boo him?
Yeah, well, it's just,
I thought it was weird, but I was like, it's what it
it
is, you
just
know?
wasn't funny, you know? I
Yeah,
just had to let
no,
him know,
yeah.
you know? I have to keep it
So-
real with him. Nah, joking,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh, so it was that 21st speech. That's
Yeah.
what kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
started spinning the wheels.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You were
I-
there.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a great 21st.
Yeah, I
by the
was
way, yeah.
taking in
Yeah.
Dunnersborough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know, you know? It's usually like people who, you know, I guess watch stand-up comedy, you know, and then kind
Yeah.
of fall in love with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's interesting that...
I
that
did
was
have
one.
that interest as
Yeah,
well, for
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
I think the speech was just, I guess,
As
proof for
validation.
myself.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were
just
like,
that
I can
little
get on
bit
a
of
mic.
validation,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like there was a little bit of comfort that I'd built for myself there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I can do that.
I think you got to preface it for the audience at home. This is not like saying, I'm going to learn the guitar.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy
Which
is...
also has done, by the
yeah.
way.
Oh, yeah, which is... Yeah,
We'll
too.
get into it,
You know?
yeah.
But stand-up comedy is hard.
So fucking hard.
Like
It was,
making
yeah.
people laugh who kind of expect to be, you know,
Yeah.
I guess, entertained.
Yeah.
That is the hardest shit.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you though, it's like equally rewarding though.
Mm.
Like having those moments of being like, oh, I made the room laugh or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that will always be with me, as in like,
Yeah.
oh, I did that. Like no one can take that away. Like that feels really good. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, 100%. Like there was those moments, like on those days, man. Like the anxiety was at a peak.
Of
bro.
course,
of course,
Like,
man.
it was something
Yeah.
else. Like wouldn't eat, wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I remember I'd like drive off the car like some random ass place and like sit and like practice with myself.
Really?
And then, or like I have a mirror at home, and like during my first one,
Yeah.
there was my parents weren't at home, so I had the
Yeah.
house to myself. So I would just be holding like my TV remote like as the mic,
Yeah,
and, like
yeah.
practicing with dad and stuff. But honestly, you get tired of your own routine by the time you're ready to do it.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how,
That makes
like,
sense.
It
Yeah.
gets, yeah.
Yeah. But then the ability to like say it like you're saying it for the first time and go, these
Yeah.
are just like jokes that I'm thinking of or whatever.
That's a skill.
That's
Yeah.
a skill.
That's a skill.
That's a skill.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's like you don't really know if it's gonna be funny until you get
You
there,
do
right?
it
Like,
right, yeah.
Because
And I
also
think-
the audience don't know what they really want. You know,
Correct.
They
Yeah.
want to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not guaranteed. Like you could say something one day
Yeah.
that would not make them laugh. The next day they're just in a different mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they could just be the best thing ever.
100%.
So you're like, it's real fickle with the audience. You know? So
100%.
it's like
Yeah.
you're gonna get your good days, you're gonna get
Yeah.
your bad days. So
I think that's
especially
one
in
thing.
Auckland too.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's one thing I could have learned from, which is when I was doing it, you'll remember like I used to have like new material every time I did go.
Yeah.
But I ought to have like perhaps stuck with one routine and really just done it a couple times.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then you get a good understanding of like what ones really do stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would have gone into it with like preconceived ideas of which ones I thought were funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might not have hit the same way on that night.
Yeah.
But had I done it 2 or 3 times,
Yeah.
maybe they might have. Or
Right.
maybe they might not have. But like, you
Yeah.
know, just a better or more sampling to be done.
Yeah, comics
Yeah.
typically like really flesh out what they're doing, their set,
Yeah.
and then just hammer it out. Just keep going
Yeah.
over again, just show to show.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get different reactions. You know, like
Yeah.
I've seen, like I didn't think that was the case.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 50-50 off the cuff, and then maybe a couple days prior,
Yeah.
just piecing together. But nah, they really get their routine
Yeah.
down pat, and then just
Yeah.
keep doing it,
Yeah.
keep performing it. You know,
100%.
like they can do a whole country tour, same set, and then just come like the first they might do one in Auckland, not really good.
Yeah.
Go all the way down South Island, come back up,
Yeah.
finish in Auckland, and absolutely nail it.
Yeah.
And then just complete the different
Yeah.
reaction. You know, so like
Because you've like distilled it down to like
yeah,
just
yeah. I don't know any
perfect,
comic
yeah.
that's just gone each day, just a new set, new set, new
fuck,
set.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
But in saying that, you
so
don't
hard.
know that, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I didn't even know that. Like, I knew deep down I should have done that.
Yeah.
But I think it's because I had my mates coming along. I had no part of me that I wanted
right.
to, like, make them listen to the same routine
Same shit,
twice.
okay.
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
is
no,
so
no, no, no.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, when I bombed that one time,
Yeah, I
the
wanna
reason I
touch on
felt
that, yeah.
guilty wasn't because I bombed. It's like, you paid $5 to come see me. Like,
Yeah.
that felt
Right.
really weird.
Oh,
Like,
man.
but I think that's also, like, part of the anxiety and stuff. Like, I remember, like,
course.
the last one I did, Mighty just got a bit too hectic with, like, the invites. And, like, the center, like, entire part was just, like, people that had come to see
Oh,
me.
Yeah.
And I was
okay.
just
There you
like,
go.
bro, this is a bit much now. Like,
Yeah.
not that
Headliner.
I mind, like, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course.
very grateful.
Yeah, but you know, you want to ease into it.
God damn. Like, that was,
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
like, doing the maths. I was like, 18 times 5. Like, fuck me. Like, quick maths, that's something.
Yeah.
And it was like $90. Like, that's a lot of money, man. Like, some seasons do this, like, an ammo. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So that first time you obviously did like amazing. You like killed it.
yeah.
So that second time,
Yeah.
I mean, look.
What went wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, not what went wrong, but like, yeah, I guess what went wrong, but also
Yeah.
what was going through your head.
During? Like,
Yeah, during.
Like, during the fuck up? Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what? Yeah, no, what was the?
Yes,
what was the
yes,
fuck up? I
during
just
the set.
no, I just thought you just forgot your routine.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
you're
yeah,
not,
yeah.
You're not entirely wrong. Like, so I think part of it was 100%. I got way too confident off like my first set.
Right.
So I went off like the heels of my first one being like, yo, like I got this. Like that
Yeah.
was like a killer set. I did that just fine. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think I took my foot off the gas way too much to the
Right.
point where like I wanted a new routine ready within the month.
Yep.
And then probably didn't practice as much to get it nailed down.
Right.
And then in my head, I was just like, that's okay. I'm confident enough up there to just sort of like freestyle it a bit.
Yeah.
But when you have material that's dependent on you remembering every bit, because I think there was like a list that I was trying to read out at the time.
Yeah.
And I needed to remember 21 things. 21 things is a lot to remember. You can't be like freestyling that. Like you need
Yeah.
to remember it.
Yeah.
But I did.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that was, boy, that was a rough one.
But were you, no, but after that, were you just like, yo, that happened, and now I'm like, you like kind of semi grateful for it, like, yo, that's
Yeah,
that's an
I'll
experience.
tell you
that-
what. Like I think when I look back at it, I'm kind of proud in the fact that I look back and I was just like, you know what, like that was horrendous.
Yeah.
But there is no part of me that's like not gonna come back and do that again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So I think within the month I came back and I had like a new set that time, and I probably practiced like too much at that point because I was
Right.
like, no, I'm not fucking this up again. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and yeah, that one went well. So I think it was
Nice.
just like one of those like turning points where like you had to find that balance of how much
Yeah.
do I care and like put effort in without overdoing it.
Yeah.
But also like be relaxed enough to like, you don't completely forget your
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's cool. You got to experience both.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
know.
And I'm like at some point I would have had to. I was never gonna have a perfect set every single
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
You know, like-
Everyone bombs.
Exactly.
Might as well bomb early and just get it over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. Comedy is so hard because, like you were saying before, it's one of those things where you don't know if it's good until it's live.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
at least with a musician, they're like, yo, can I play you something? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Like, whatever. I guess same thing. But comedy, it's like, you need an audience.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
that feedback immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not funny, okay, well, that one doesn't work. You
Yeah.
know, but like, that's happening real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like-
why I think it's like the hardest thing you can
You
do.
really struggle with that.
I really struggle with
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
You as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do stand up.
I don't think I could do stand up.
Why?
I've got jokes for days.
Yeah.
I'm reactive.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a great thing though.
100%.
Oh, is it?
Crowd work
Yeah,
will do, bro.
100%.
Crowd
I
work,
reckon,
yeah.
but you
Can you have a career just off crowd work?
No,
Yes.
but you can
can make a name
I
for
could also
yourself.
get very much cancelled for crowd work.
But you could have like, say 5 minutes, but then go in and do 5 minutes of crowd work as well.
I'm not a comedian.
No, we
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you've accepted it, then you're not going to do it, right?
Yeah.
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 No, I want.
Oh, you want to do it?
No, I would 100% kill. Make no mistake. Make no mistake.
yeah.
If I wanted to do it,
Yeah.
You'd be amazing.
I would be really good.
Yeah.
It's just
What's the opposite of self-efficacy? 'Cause that's
Yeah.
what he's got. You
No
know?
doubt.
Man, no, the one where he believes in himself too much.
Oh,
That-
excessive.
Yeah,
Oh.
you've got excessive.
it's not excessive. Like I've come to realize that I
I
have
can
to.
never have.
I have
like,
to
too
champion
much.
myself.
Nah, no.
I have to 100% champion
Yeah,
myself.
absolutely.
Because neither you guys can do it for me. So
Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, yeah. The excessive part is a joke. Like
No, yeah, I know.
I play it up because it's freaking hilarious.
Yes. And also sometimes you
but-
you kind of like need to talk like that, right?
Oh, there's an element of like I truly believe.
Yeah.
I truly believe what I say.
100%. As you should.
He just said the excessive part's a joke, but I really do believe what I say.
So which one is it?
Hey, that's what it is. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You know. So no, like I like I was saying, I back myself. But
Of course.
Of course, you have to.
Everyone should.
I don't see myself as a comedian,
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a stand-up comedian.
stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
I like to make people laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't like to try and make people laugh.
Right.
So
So
I don't
okay.
think I could. Or do I try too hard? Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I try. Right. Like I don't think I'm like.
I think you're pretty naturally funny,
Hey,
dude. Like,
laugh.
Yeah, no,
If you're not
no.
gonna laugh,
I mean-
I'll be back in 5 minutes to make you
Yeah,
laugh.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think like
But
that.
yeah, you don't like walk into a group and you're not like, I'm going to tell them a story and everyone's going to be laughing at the end of it. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
I think being the funny guy versus being a really good stand-up comedian are two different things. Again, it's
100%.
like constructing a joke, storytelling, setup, callbacks, all that shit is. You're not just doing that in fucking everyday
it's like a
conversation.
process to it. It's
Yeah.
no longer like just like an off the cuff funny dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you kind of have to like write it down and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'd kill it. So
No, you will. Yeah, you would kill it.
Yeah.
Should we start the pod? Or
Yeah.
did you have any more?
No,
stuff?
no, yeah, let's start again.
because I've got about 5 seconds left before it cuts. But
Yeah.
yeah.
What do we want to talk about today, man? Kushal, you pick one out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate.
you pick
Me?
one up, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear this Ukrainian propaganda stuff you want to
Right.
talk about.
Yeah.
You,
Oh,
you-
yeah,
You
you-
set it up because you tend to have a bit of. You tend to be
The
bit of-
Ukrainian propaganda?
That's your topic.
Oh, stop calling it ISIS, bro. Okay, so there was a video circling the internet recently where it's the Ukrainian news, so like a live broadcast, reporters in the field. They're in a morgue, right? Or makeshift morgue, at least.
yeah, makeshift, very makeshift.
Yeah, so like behind them are like deceased soldiers, all
Body bags for days.
yeah, body bags lined up, right? And again, live cross, the news is going on. All you see in the background is just one of the deceased soldiers just uncovered their body bag.
Oh, really?
He's just like unzipping his bag, bro.
And then he's
Live
just,
broadcast.
He's just like, oh, shit's still on, and then has to like go back into his little sleeping bag.
Oh.
It's not a good
Yeah,
look.
Not a
Not
good
a
look.
good look.
So
good
wait,
look.
Ukraine did this?
This is
Yeah.
on the
It
Ukrainian
was a
news.
Ukrainian news broadcast live.
Yeah,
feed.
Oh.
talking about how many
And,
soldiers they've lost, all
Oh,
that stuff.
I see.
And
I
then
see.
lo and
Firstly, why
behold,
is that even a shot that you're using? Do you know what I mean? That's kind of a little bit
to
morbid.
get
Right.
empathy, right? To get a bit of support from
Fair
Sympathy.
enough.
Yeah.
sympathy.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I reckon that might be the one time I back propaganda. Like,
Hard.
do it, man.
Yeah.
They need all the help they can get, bro.
Like, hard.
But we're
like,
so against people skewing the narrative and writing their own thing. It's like
Tell you what, though.
tell the truth,
Yeah.
So
Like,
we
we saw-
can't pick and choose when we want them to be truthful and all
I
that.
get that. But if Ukraine is telling the truth and still not getting the help that they need, start
That's
telling.
fact.
100%,
start
you've just
spicing
got
up
to.
the truth.
You have just
know?
got to.
I
Hey.
understand that, but then you just you keep changing the goalposts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
that's
well,
true.
if they don't, they're gonna die.
Yeah,
I'm not,
exactly.
hey, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying
What's the saying? All is fair and love and war.
Yeah, mate. Look,
It is
write
war
that down.
time.
Write that down.
write this one down.
Write
The
that
first casualty of war is the truth, mate.
Yeah, the first casualty of war is the truth.
The
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah,
You just got to play it up.
I'm with it, bro. Actually do more of that.
100%.
You know,
Tell you what, like I think at the core of it, what is it's just deception, right?
correct.
And like everything else in war is going to have that same level of deception somewhere in like in a different form.
Yeah.
Why is this any real different?
Yeah,
Like,
because it's tactical.
Yes.
If anything, and that's what war's about, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, partly
You know, like the Ghost of Kiev and stuff?
oh yeah,
That's all fake.
fabricated.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Is it though? Like,
Yeah, it is. I just don't believe fucking they got a fighter jet out here fucking
Nah,
just
do you know what? I feel
top
like
gunning it.
Why not?
Because it's
I
not
mean,
true. It's actually not true.
I feel like the people that are saying that it's fake is fake.
No.
Yeah.
What if he's what do you know about the Ghost of Kiev?
He's a fighter pilot.
From? Where'd you hear that from?
Kiev,
No, but where'd you hear that information from?
the news.
From
What news?
from the guy who unzipped himself.
yeah, that's him.
The official news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As on Instagram.
No, I said the
TikTok.
official. I said news.com.
Yeah,
TikTok.
news.com.
TikTok.
dot org.
mate.
Dot objective.
Yeah,
dot
dot
facts.
objective, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
All
right.
it is just a screenshot of a random fighter jet and they're like, oh, this person killed
Yeah, but where did you hear that it's not real?
9 Russian fighter
The
pilots.
same place that I hear that it's real is the same place you heard that it's not real.
Nah, look,
So,
it's
you
not
know-
real. Nah, it's actually not real. I was reading articles.
It is not real. It's not real. Yeah.
Why
And
would they
those-
keep him anonymous as well? I don't get it.
Yeah, well, because he's
Like-
the ghost, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the
You
ghost,
wanna protect
know?
your best guy.
100%.
You want to protect your best
But at the
guy,
same
bro.
time, if I was, the Ukrainian president, I'd had multiple Ghost of Kievs.
Exactly.
I have war heroes left and right.
Yes. Yeah.
Or like making them up.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
they can't. You got to follow. You know, they can't have all these narratives. They don't have many ghostwriters. So.
Yeah. That's what the Ghost of Kiev was really. Just a really good ghostwriter.
Isn't there president a former funny guy?
Yeah, like
comedian.
a comedian.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he played a role as becoming like a president accidentally or something.
No
like that.
shit.
Yeah.
Did
The
you not know
irony,
this?
Like,
Huh? No, I knew he was a comedian. Also, he was on Dancing with the Stars.
No, his claim to fame was he played the president on a comedy show.
No shit.
Yeah.
That is unreal.
And I thought The Simpsons writing out the U.S. history was a bit far fetched. Now they got
the Ukrainians taking it to the next level, bro.
You know?
mate. So that's how you climb the ranks in Ukraine, is it?
I guess so.
Comedy.
I guess, yeah, gosh. We do-
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm like, honestly, I'm with the Ukrainians.
So you're all for propaganda?
All for it. Because at wartime, you need it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that saying you just came up with?
All is fair in love and war.
Write that down. We're gonna have a coffee book table full of wise words.
Who was the New Zealand war hero that won the
Oh, Charlie.
was it? What's his last name?
He's a local war hero.
Yeah.
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Nah, not a clue.
Stash.
Yeah.
Rigadoom.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Oh, Willie Apiata.
William
Yeah,
Piazza.
Yes.
Charlie, where'd you get Charlie from?
Close.
I'll be honest. I was thinking Charlie Ngatai, and he used to play in the midfield for the Hurricanes.
I was thinking about the guy on the $100 bill.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't. I don't
This is
wanna
actually
look
pretty bad on our part. Not
What?
knowing New Zealand history like that.
Yeah,
But
man.
Oh,
I knew
mate.
him, Willie Apiata. See,
no. I mean, who's the guy on the $100 bill?
It's like it's not this touchy, done.
Yeah, that's what I
If you're
say.
gonna get it wrong, don't.
Who is the guy? Do we know or not?
I ain't taking no stabs.
I just forgot his name.
But yeah,
Look, I know Kate Shepard's on the 10.
Yes.
Syriad's on the 5.
yeah. I'll make
Lizzie's on the
Split
20.
Adam was
Split the Atom on the
50.
Who's on the 20?
He's on Lizzie,
Is it
right?
just a bird on
Yeah, it's
that
just
one?
Lizzie on the 20, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a bird, yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
Tui, is it?
That's a kakapo.
Nah,
Yeah,
Tui's
Kaka.
on 5, I think.
That's what it is. Yeah.
And then...
We don't deal in fives anyway.
yeah, true, right.
Strictly loose change.
Just the coins, mate.
Yeah.
Just the coins.
Whenever the like Marty goes out to a place in Ponsonby, you know how they're like, oh,
Why are you saying whenever I go to
You be doing that, yeah.
and you know they're like, oh, would you mind leaving a tip? Marty just pulls out a 20-cent coin. He's like, hey, y'all take care of that.
Have yourself a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know, don't spend all of that once.
Hey,
Yeah.
treat yourself.
Yeah. They look at that
Generous
and go,
heart, man.
yeah.
Respect that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thoughts
he
on
is a
that?
comedian.
Thoughts
The
on that, by the
worst
way?
is like when it comes on the FPOS machine.
Yeah.
And they're looking at you. And you
Right.
gotta like,
That's skill
no,
tactics,
like,
100%.
that breaks
Yeah.
my heart.
What you got to do is when it comes up on the screen, just look at the keypad and see where decline is, like where no is.
Yeah.
And then briefly look away.
Yeah.
And then I'm so sorry.
I would have
Yeah, look,
Never load it again if
make
you
no mistake.
Yeah.
I got no time to complete the transaction. Just hurry up, like, otherwise, you know.
I would have definitely done it.
Yeah. So
let's
thoughts on it, like tipping in New Zealand.
Bro, what are we doing? Listen, I don't even like pretend to do that. I just go. Decline.
You do it.
No.
eye contact
Yeah,
is
I'll
like
go.
no.
Nah.
Nah,
nothing.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful that there's no stigma around it.
What,
There
not
is a
something?
stigma around it.
Here, not so much.
Yeah. Okay. I
because,
guess so.
because you get paid like
Yeah, thanks, mate.
decent. You know, I mean,
yeah.
cost of living is.
Oh, man,
But,
tell you what.
I'd rather get a full paycheck than rely on tips.
Yeah, 100%.
Where
Yeah.
is it a big thing though? So it's like in the States where it's
States.
like a huge
Yeah.
amount.
States is a
yeah.
big
But
thing.
why is that the case there again?
Because they don't get paid much.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
rely
I
on
see. Okay.
tips to
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
So like
Alright.
yeah, they are very much like over here we got like the base salary and then commission. That's
Yeah.
our equivalent
Yeah.
to their thing, but theirs is
90% commission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop trying to make it a thing here. Like
Who's trying to make it a thing here?
restaurants
Yeah,
and cafes
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, but like I'm just like I was saying, I'm glad like they have it on offer.
Yeah.
But there's not really any expectation.
And also,
Yeah,
how does
no.
it work when it's FPOS? Like, obviously, say I tip you 20%, that just goes into your fucking business account. Wait, what is my server going to get any of that?
Yeah.
That's
I don't
true.
believe
Is
that.
it not assigned? So when they on the register, they're
No,
not
it's just
assigned.
the front desk when you go to pay.
Yeah, I was about to say it'll be
Yeah.
tough
if
if it was
anything,
assigned.
don't tip
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Why?
Any
Because it's
others?
going to the business.
Yeah.
Are you anti-business now?
Anti tip if you want to tip. You do your due diligence. If
Yeah.
you see that maybe this is these guys can go without,
Of course. Yeah.
then don't tip.
Yeah.
If for some reason they seem like they can't,
Yeah.
20 cents, 30 cents,
Yeah.
help the business, you know.
And you
Like,
know,
shop
like,
local.
100%,
Yeah.
exactly. And at the end of the day, our bank account is in the subscription, or is in the description. So
Oh, yeah.
feel free to
The subscription,
chuck it in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why do we start talking about tipping?
Tipping
Goes to
because
Kiev.
we were talking about goes to Kiev, propaganda.
Yeah, how do we get to tipping?
How did
Is
we?
it okay? That was the thing.
Like,
So
how did that
tip?
come about?
Oh, propaganda? Yeah, propaganda is all good. I think, yeah. But, oh, no, we talked about Appiah. The fucking Woolly Appiah.
War heroes. That's
yeah,
the one.
yeah,
That's where it was. And then
War
money.
heroes and then money.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
We got it, boys.
Yeah.
We rounded it up.
Yeah.
Nah, speaking of money, though, boys, gas prices. Crazy, am I right?
Good segue.
Am I right? Crazy.
Yeah.
Money.
not-
What is 91 at the moment?
Look, mate,
what
I have
is
no
this?
fucking
What
What
clue.
is 91?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it was 91.
No, like it's 340. I think it's in the 330s.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But there's gonna be a dollar spike within the week.
Okay, you got
Week.
Yeah.
you
Inside-
you got a bit of inside
yeah.
there. You got. Did you call
Yeah.
up the boys over in the?
No, just uncle from Saudi
That's
Arabia,
what I was
mate.
saying, the boys over in the Middle East.
No, uncle from Iran knows someone in Saudi
Saudi
Arabia
Arabia,
who has
yeah.
comms with Eastern Europe,
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
and so they've
Yeah.
relayed some information back to me.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, there's gonna be a dollar spike
Yeah.
Yeah.
within the week,
Crazy, man.
maybe towards the back end of the week.
Right. Okay.
So but yeah, stay tuned for their price hike.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it.
So what are we all doing to combat these high gas prices?
Flintstone.
Say again?
Yabba dabba do. You gotta like.
Oh, Flintstoner? Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
What else can you do, man? Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy. Also, I was like checking the other day, like race fuel and stuff, like the fuel you get like when you go to racetracks.
Yep.
It's like called E85 or whatever.
It's the high octane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
another
stuff's
one.
like $4 a liter. Like you could just start switching to that now.
And saying that, I will interject here.
Yeah, go on. Please do.
Yeah,
No,
right.
please do.
Oil
You know,
baron fucking
With that-
model.
like,
Yeah.
My vast knowledge of fuel.
Right.
Don't laugh. These are facts. These are all facts.
Yeah.
There's zero feelings.
Yeah.
Unless I get fact checked.
Yeah. Then it's different.
That fuel there, the high octane,
Yeah.
it's it burns faster,
I was going to say that too, bro.
Oh, so it's like less fuel efficient, is it?
less fuel efficient.
Just
So you're like, oh, that's bang for buck,
Yeah.
but
Not getting very far.
not getting very far.
But why
That's a
would it be?
shame.
Why? So if say I was to put some of that in.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
The reason I'm laughing is because it's not that I don't think you're incorrect, but also you did say, like what run flat tires are.
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
This
So
is so
apparently,
good.
apparently they're just like
relax,
anti.
Let's finish this conversation.
Apparently they're anti
have time,
like
you
the
can touch
tires
on
that
that.
just can't get punctured or some shit like that.
No,
Yes.
Oh,
no,
And-
it
so
can
I-
get punctured.
No, let us tell the story. So I got a flat tire, bro. Okay,
Yeah.
right? And so, mate just comes riding in on his high horse.
Bro, can I just say, because when one person knows about a topic that they know other people don't really know about,
Yes.
and they just get fucking big dick with
Bro,
it.
he was
Whenever
on the
we talk
highest
about
of horses.
cars,
Yeah.
Martin, holy shit.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
shut the fuck up. Let me
Yeah,
talk, is what you
yeah.
guys
Right,
the
do.
man's
right.
talking in the room.
Exactly, right? So I got a flat tire. Old mate comes in, high horse, riding along. He goes, bro, you're stupid. You should get run flat tires. And I go, what
I
the
didn't
fuck?
say you're stupid. I called you an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Right? So I go, oh, bro, what the fuck are run flat tires? He goes, bro, they're just tires that if you get a flat, you could just keep running. Like, you
100%.
you can just keep driving as long as you are.
100%. Nail can be in.
Yeah.
Bro, 8 months, you'll be good.
And I go,
And we were just
I go,
like,
that doesn't sound
Yeah,
right. Like, that, I don't even know. If
It doesn't sound right because you're not educated on the topic. Okay?
And he goes,
so you
nah,
don't know
bro.
what you don't know. So,
And he goes, nah,
yeah.
bro, they're definitely a thing. I've got them. You can like drive hundreds of Ks on these run flat tires, even if you get a puncture, right? And I go, okay, that's kind of weird. So I go to my old friend Google,
Uncle Google.
look up run flat tires.
Yeah.
Turns out they are a thing. So he was
Okay.
half right. But you can only drive like 20 Ks max on them.
See,
Yeah.
Like,
and that's
the
where
whole thing. No, shut up. The whole thing was, if you get a puncture in your run flat tires,
Yeah.
you will have enough to go to the next
Oh,
tire stop
gotcha.
or
Yeah.
the gas station.
But he
Don't
said
worry.
you can drive the
This
whole
man
year.
said,
Right,
you
right,
fucking-
Whoa.
No, you specifically said you
You were
can
like
do a
8
whole
months.
road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you could do a whole road trip on a flat tire on run flats.
Let me finish. A whole road trip when you live in Auckland,
Yeah.
it's from work to home. Okay.
That's a road trip. Yeah.
Secondly, this was my personal experience with the run flats on my car.
Okay, right.
And I'll tell you what, I got my money's worth with my run flats.
Damn right you
And
do.
so this is not mechanical advice.
Yeah.
It's just my personal experience.
Uh-huh.
My run flats
Yeah.
did the job.
Yeah.
And it's not about it not having air to get to you somewhere. It's the inner thickness of the rubber. It's almost like you don't need the air. But that's once again my personal experience.
What in the fuck is he
I
talking
have
about?
run flats.
I'm trying to connect. So you're telling me like because it's thicker, it can just like it doesn't wear as much.
Yeah,
Fair enough. That adds up.
from the inside. From the inside. So if you have a puncture,
Yeah.
and air goes out, you're not reliant on the air. You've got enough.
Got you.
You've got enough tire.
Right.
Yeah. The reason you shouldn't continue to like really run it out,
Yeah.
is because your car won't be balanced.
Right.
Right.
So what you do to combat that? Puncture the other tire. Level, mate.
Yeah.
Natural balance, you know?
Natural balance.
So natural balance, like any round we call that balance. You know? Yeah. So this is financial advice. If you've got run flats and you got one puncture,
Yeah.
instead of getting a new tire, which in this case costs $650
Right. It's a lot.
for one tire,
Yeah.
so naturally puncture the other one.
Yeah.
Balance.
Balance.
And then
And then you're good.
So you're telling me that
go.
would last longer then?
100%.
if it was actually balanced, yeah.
Right.
The only reason it would really be wonky.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, the only reason it would be bad is because if it's really wonky. But
Yeah,
if it's
Got you.
balance,
Yeah. And you got your little high octane fuel in there, you're pretty much
Yeah.
good to go.
yeah. Oh, actually, you won't get very far, and it's not because of the tires.
It's because of the
It's because of the fuel.
Yeah.
Burns quicker.
Racing fuel.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E85.
No. 85.
Yeah, E85. I thought that burns like less. So you got like,
E85. Listen.
Oh, I heard 85.
Yeah. That's not the right number. That's going the opposite way.
No, the high octane fuel burns faster.
yeah, nah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't believe him.
Yeah, don't
No,
believe
that
it.
part makes sense. Yeah.
It doesn't though. It really doesn't.
Honestly,
yeah,
take
but-
it with a grain of salt.
100%.
So yeah,
Um,
price of fuel is wild. right
Crazy,
now.
man. You've been getting on public transport a lot more, eh?
Yeah.
You know, can we touch on this? Can we touch on this, please?
I was going to elaborate, but sure, man.
No, I'll elaborate. Martin has lived in Auckland his whole life.
Yeah.
All right.
How privileged of you.
Yeah.
A few years.
Yeah.
I went to. Carry on.
Yeah, he did have a quick stint in the
Dirty South.
in the Iranian army.
Oh, that too,
Yeah,
yeah.
that too. You know.
Trying to avoid that.
Also
one
known as
still,
the Dirty South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And set up the Muslim coalition.
Nah,
But
okay, well,
but time to come back.
You know?
And then, and then, he's never taken public transport in his life.
Never.
That's a
Yeah.
flat
Ever.
out lie.
That's
Not
not
even
true.
as a child. Like your mum never took you somewhere. Like
No, it's just been Mercedes.
It's just been limos and Range Rovers.
Bro, I would never step foot in a Mercedes. Okay? Watch your mouth. You know?
Gold G-Wagon.
Yeah.
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 With the
I just, you must just hear stories about public transport. Just
100%.
It's like, if there's no red carpet, how are you supposed to get on?
Exactly.
You know? When
Yeah.
if you're not rolling out the carpet for me,
Yeah.
at least carry me.
No one's opening the door.
Yeah.
To be fair, the doors do open automatically.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I see the next person, same treatment. I'm like,
Yeah, you know, it's too much.
What am I
Yeah.
paying $250 for? You know?
Yeah, 250. Where are you living, mate?
Yeah.
when did
250.
you pay $250?
Yeah.
It's like 10 years ago, bro.
He didn't because I made it up. Because he's never fucking been on
The
it.
last time I took public transport, which is I think I was 4 years old.
You remember paying 250.
Well, I had to walk myself to the bus. Had to get to work, mate.
Yeah.
You guys didn't pay bills when you?
Nah, did not.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Public transport not really my thing, and it's not because I'm against it. It's just
What?
you see how I travel, right?
Yeah.
Duffel bags of doom, equipment of doom.
Yeah.
How am I gonna lug that around on public transport?
I mean, like everyone else, every other fucking human being
How
in the
they
city.
don't. No, but you understand my duffel bag situation.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
not lightly packed.
Yeah.
It's like I really test the manufacturer's specs.
What are
You
you
know?
packing in there?
Oh, I pack a lot.
Loads.
And
He packs
And
it
a
in
couple
there.
bags too.
and a couple bags, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, public transport not really a viable option for myself.
Fair.
Private jets only.
PJs.
Yeah.
G500.
I might get like a Pavlovich bus
Okay.
chartered
Yeah.
for myself, but I got like tools and whatnot,
Right.
mics, camera
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah. To be honest, that's valid.
That's
Yeah,
the only
sometimes-
reason.
You need a
Yeah.
trailer when you travel.
Yeah.
Marta has like quite a nice German car,
Yeah.
and the reason I don't specify is because you got quite a lot of female fans, and I don't want them harassing you.
I don't want getting, I don't want to get crazy with it.
I drive a Toyota Aqua. sorry.
No need.
No, you have the last laugh.
100% with
When
these fucking
you're
gas
paying-
prices.
100%, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, old mate just has like bricks and shit in his car.
Yeah, why did you
How handy would that have come in
When?
that one particular time?
Which one?
When we got caught to
Yes, I do. Yep, they would have come in super handy.
Yeah.
Super handy. Fuck.
I'm ready for essentially, Kushal, I'm ready for every occasion.
He's explaining it to him. Like, he has no what the fuck he's going.
And my
Talk to me, yeah,
and
go
my boot.
Yeah.
I have tools
Yeah.
for any situation. If you need some work done on your car on the side of the road, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
If you need a
If you need a quick wall built,
if you need a retaining wall built,
Yeah.
I'm your guy.
bricks, concrete.
Bricks.
Right then and there.
I got mortar. I got everything I need.
Yeah.
More often than not, that's very true.
Yeah.
If you need a puncture, I can also do that
Balance it out on the road.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
with my knife. No, so essentially, like, and yeah, I just got like at least 2 or 3 duffels on me and a backpack every time.
Yeah.
Technology,
Tools.
and
Yeah.
materials,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and very efficient.
I
Very
think it makes a
efficient.
valid argument not to go on public transport.
Public
Yeah,
transport.
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I guess
That's
makes
my
sense.
that's my reasoning.
No,
Fair
that's
enough.
fair.
That's,
Yeah, that's
it's not
I'd
going
avoid it
against
just for like way people smell there sometimes, man. Like,
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
be smelling.
that is tough.
They do be
That
is
smelling.
tough.
They do be
Yeah.
smelling.
That's a valid point.
Fix that issue, and we might be on
But
there.
yeah, because you stopped because you hate giving your seat. You stop using public transport because you had to keep offering your seat to elderly people and
And
that
pregnant woman, because I
Yeah.
know the baby's not going to be.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking.
John T has this complex. We touched on it last time, but John T has this complex where he thinks not all babies should be labeled as cute.
Do you think
Which-
that,
Oh
bro?
yeah, no. I was listening in on this.
Yeah, well, you,
I'm fully on board.
thank you.
Nah.
Yeah.
I hate. Nah. Why am I going to be fake for? Like that's. I'm not going to be like ugly baby, but like.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Still,
no, but he will be.
No, he
Oh,
will.
you think-
yeah,
Not to your face.
yeah.
But to our faces.
Yeah, you will let the
Boy,
group
you
chat
should have
know.
seen the kid, man.
Yeah.
No,
100%.
no, he doesn't even say, bro, you should have seen the kid. He shows you the kid.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be like, hey, should I report this to...
Who am I going to report it to?
Crimes against humanity.
According to you, animal control.
Nah, see, I teed that up, but I didn't think you were going to go there, but you did. So
I'm saying according to you.
Okay, nah.
Okay?
Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, if you share that same sentiment, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like we were saying last episode, we don't want to, rehash it the whole time, but
Yeah.
all kids aren't cute, and we don't need to act that way. Let's not
Yeah,
pretend.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
not pretend that all kids are
Yeah.
cute. But yeah, Martin is gonna have his brother surrogate his child. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
'Cause he doesn't want to take any chances.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Fair.
And
So- Talking about interacting with people, your day to day, your 9 to 5 consists a lot of interacting with people.
Yeah.
you just work on your segues, bro.
Yeah, that's a great segue. That's a fucking great
It's a
segue.
great segue, bro.
And what did Omai say before when he was just like, "We have."
I remember. I don't remember what it was bad.
We'll find out. Anyway, so
idiot.
yeah,
Fucking idiot.
we had a brief conversation before where you said you kind of meet a lot of interesting and strange people.
Yeah.
I just want to know, can you elaborate
what
on
do you
that?
like? Well, I'm an optometrist, so part of my day.
Yes.
Ladies, he is not single.
Yeah,
He is
not single, but
so,
gentlemen,
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, like during the day, like you're obviously gonna like test all these people and stuff, and you just meet like the entire spectrum of like people, right?
Of
like
course.
you get to see like the normal ones.
Oh, yeah. You can't. You
What's going on? You got a question?
You grow up, mate. You know?
Marlo, we're trying to have a podcast, bro. Can you just grow up
Yeah.
once? Honestly.
Yeah.
What the spectrum set you off?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh.
he's unaware. He's still trying to figure out where he lies on the spectrum. Multiple.
Fair enough.
Triggers him.
Yeah.
Triggers him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's weird. Stop.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I'll use the word range.
The
There you go,
range,
yeah.
We've got a
Yes.
range of individuals with
course.
their
Yeah.
personalities.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, you just deal with difficult people sometimes.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But I'll tell you this though, like, generally speaking, like the older they get, obviously like the slower they are with responding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, like, ain't nothing wrong. Like, I get it. Like, like old age. It's the wisdom. Whatever now, it's age.
I was gonna say, fuck, if they get slow when they're getting to old age.
This man's in trouble. That's in trouble.
I'm sharp with it, mate. I'm sharp with it.
Nah, yeah, keep going. They get slower as they get a bit older.
Yeah. But like, I think those are like, you just hear interesting stuff, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I think, like, what happened? Like, I think the ones that probably like annoy them like the most,
Yeah.
like the talkers.
Yeah.
I can't deal with people who just talk too much.
Like
'Cause,
just
Really interesting.
Yeah.
It's just small talk. Like they try.
I hate small talk, man.
Okay, yeah,
Hate that
fair.
shit. Like, it's like, what do you got to say if you don't, like, just shut up?
That's
Like,
actually a discussion we had
Yeah.
where I come in as the talker. I'm the guy that
Right.
how's your day, XYZ.
that's all good.
No, but I'll be like, yo, how you? How long you been doing this?
If you didn't know him,
Yeah.
and he walked up the street,
Yeah.
with those cross eyes,
Yeah.
you would probably hate him.
Yeah,
Like,
Because-
just talks that much.
Yeah,
yeah,
But,
right.
like, just nothing.
Yeah,
Right,
just
right,
a
right.
whole bunch.
No
of
substance.
nothing.
Literally,
Just-
no substance. But
Yeah.
Crap.
his intention is very,
yeah.
you know,
Good.
he
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
Like this is how I equate it. So if I'm getting my haircut from
Yeah.
my barber, I'll like have like a full on yarn, took with the
well,
UFC.
fair enough. That's the barbershop, though. You got to be having yarns, right? Like, that's just where you.
No, but if you kind of expand that, that's just everything. Whereas old mate here, dead silence.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not dead silent. What I do is I go, oh, hey, how's it going, blah, blah. Quick little
Yeah.
5-10 minute, and then and a haircut's just a relaxing thing for me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to chill, get my fade, like it's all good. I don't need a yappa
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time.
yeah.
It is what it is.
No, I don't mind pleasantries.
Right.
The things that bug me are like when you start going off on tangents on stories that got nothing to do with like my eye test. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
It's just, like, I had a lady who apparently named her car, and like I didn't get that memo, and she just started talking about a car. Like, she was like,
Oh,
took,
no context.
no context. She was like, I took Gracie for a waft the other day. I was like,
Oh, that's funny.
first for what? Like,
Yeah.
And now.
Yeah, I mean, I actually agree with the small talk thing
yeah.
because I've told you stories about my encounters at work, right?
Yeah.
Where we just get some characters coming in, just very much unwarranted, like nonsense, just coming my way, and sometimes I come across as really cold because it's just just painful.
Yeah.
It's like that's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're telling me something, most of the things that I'm being told, like I need context,
Yeah.
and they're not offering context. They're just offering just words.
Yeah, just talking at you. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why he likes it so much, because that's how he speaks as well.
Yeah.
This dude just
yeah.
no
This
context.
is zero context,
Yeah.
fella, bro.
Zero.
Not real.
Yeah.
It's a self-efficacy thing, bro. I'm just trying to get it out as quick as possible. You know.
It's got nothing to do with
You know
something.
you know what I mean?
I don't want to say it, but like,
Throw the word in
Yeah,
there,
you
bro.
know. I gotta relate it back to. I gotta crowbar it in somehow.
Just say
Yeah.
keywords. This guy.
All I am is buzzwords, you know.
Bro.
But yeah,
honestly, yeah, he's really bad at that.
yeah, just no context there.
Yeah.
Coming hot.
Yeah.
So someone's like, great. I took Gracie for a walk.
yeah, like she just named her car and she didn't tell me nothing. I didn't even ask her about the car or like driving or anything for that matter. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
what I was talking about. It must have been like read a line or something.
Right.
And she was
just doing
just
your
like,
job.
oh, I took Gracie for the car war force. And I was like, what? Surely not. And whenever I hear stuff like that, I try to like direct it back to the eye exam,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I don't have time for whatever this is.
Of course, yeah.
But then part of me also feels bad because like these older folks, like you kind of wonder like if they really have other people to talk to.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
yeah.
they often come in and with like all the stuff they want to talk about,
Yeah.
clearly a waff at this point or whatever.
Yeah.
And I knew it was a car because she talked about it again later down the track, and she was like, I was driving Gracie, and then you know I had to turn around, and I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's
oh,
a car.
okay, like
yeah.
it's definitely a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, good.
And
for
then
you.
that's when you just crowbar in. By any chance, you have run flats?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a guy. Yeah.
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 Okay, are you considered like a public servant? Or like, is that what you're?
Just a health professional.
Professional.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't work for the government.
Yeah, why
No,
were
but
you
like he's serving the public, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I serve the public.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not like a government entity or anything like that. It's right.
Right.
Because that's what I don't know.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. I mean, public servants aren't even, they're not serving me. My question was going to be, so you travel for work, like up and down the country.
Yeah.
To, the cities and the small towns. What's your least favorite town in New Zealand and why is it in Invercargill?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I think it's because it was like my first like place that I went to on the roll.
Right.
So like I was literally just an optometrist for like the first time.
Yeah.
And they just sent me like this really like small ass place. And it's just really bleak. That's what it's.
Yeah.
Feels like. It's just
Okay.
bleak. You look around, it's just grey. All the houses bleak. Like you know.
Yeah.
I was walking down a road. Some were fine. Some just had like windows smashed. It was just like, what am I doing here? Like,
Yeah.
You would have been the only brown guy in the.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's often the case whenever you go to a small town though.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure the Otago Volts would have been training there.
You know,
Seen a
yeah.
couple leg spinners down there as well. So,
Couple of leggies, you know?
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old internationals. Yeah.
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 Did you ever feel like, oh yeah, wow, I'm like, I do not look like everyone else here?
Yeah, for sure.
Did anyone kind of like,
Pick up on it.
Yeah.
No, again, this goes back to like the patients asking weird questions.
yeah,
I don't know why, but they just feel the need to be like, like where you from, like and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Which I mean, it comes from like the nicest place for
Yes.
sure.
sometimes it doesn't.
And also,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah,
know why.
yeah.
It's because...
Oh yeah, like I mean, yeah, like,
Yeah.
I feel like Lewis Hamilton in F1. Like it's just
Yeah.
I'm like literally the only dude that come.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And so like inevitably you get asked questions like, oh, like when did you move here and stuff like that. And like, oh, like you don't have an accent. I'm like, well, yeah, thank
Yeah, well,
you.
no shit.
wow,
You know,
really
like,
interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
Where else have you... Well, like what other...
So you sound good for an immigrant.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically
straight up.
translated.
Yeah, yeah.
Your English is so good. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, no
Well
shit.
done.
Any other parts of New Zealand that you want to isolate for us? Just...
That wasn't so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
We don't want to hear about the good ones,
tell you what, Masterton, the store is lovely.
The store.
The store, like the one that I worked
I think
at.
the one store they have.
But like, as a town, sometimes again, it just felt like a bit bleak.
Okay, right.
right,
I think for me, it's like when you go to a place and there's just like not much to do and you're kind of like looking around, like,
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, part of that's kind of my fault because like, if it's just me there and like I don't know anyone, then obviously you're gonna feel like that off the bat anyway. So.
What would you do on the weekends?
Oh, that's a tough time, bro. Like straight up, if the UFC wasn't on, like you don't have much to do. Like I kind of just try to like drive around or like go
Yeah.
somewhere else and
There's a
stuff.
lot of tough times in because UFC is maybe once a month.
Yeah.
No, they do like Sunday events, but like
Yeah.
it's just like most of my times, like I get to come back on the weekends, so it's not so bad. But if I do a 2-week stint somewhere, that's when it gets a bit,
Right.
yeah, like that's
Yeah.
not a fun ones here.
Do you guys want to see something fun? Miles, where's Masterton?
Oh, South Island somewhere, right?
Yeah. That's where it is.
Yeah, somewhere in the region of Oceania.
Yeah. And,
This guy, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very good with my world geography, but as soon as you fucking put New Zealand on that shit,
Only your own country. You don't
yeah,
know where
I just
anything is.
don't know anything.
Yeah.
I can fucking look at a map and be like, that's where Lithuania is, but anything
You
else?
can't do that.
I can.
no, you can't.
Pull up a map right now.
I'm not going to do that.
Exactly.
My favorite thing to tell people about Marlon is that he didn't know Takapuna was on the North Shore.
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
Fuck, I thought it was somewhere way
South
down.
Island.
Yeah. Honest to God. I have like a triangular area, like a radius.
Yeah.
That that just covers my house and a little bit further.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Triangular radius.
Yeah, triangular radius.
Oh.
There was a comma. There was a comma there. Anyway,
Yeah.
but nothing else from that region.
We went to the same
Nothing
school.
else. Yeah, there was a comma there, right?
We shared.
What the comma doesn't help. Triangular, comma,
I
radius.
said triangular scope.
We
radius.
shared. We shared the same maths teacher. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense. Yeah.
makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I just have not learned anything to do.
I'll
with
be honest
geography.
though, like growing up, like on this side of the Harbour Bridge, so
Yeah.
like not north, I have a
The
tough
right side.
time.
The
Yeah,
right side.
the only
100%,
side.
I agree, but I have a tough time understanding like
Yes.
like I mean I knew Takapuna was an
Okay.
but like
There we go. Yeah.
like I just like where things are or like what they
Yeah.
do. You know, like
I don't know where like over the shore places are, but I know if something is over the shore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Takapuna, I know that's on the
Yeah.
other side of the bridge. I can't tell you, it's on the east side or whatever.
Nah.
I can't tell you
You know
that.
what we should do?
Please tell me.
We should get rid of the North Shore
Okay.
residentially. Push them further back.
How?
Yeah.
Hey, don't ask how.
this is on this
okay?
podcast,
Don't
we
ask
just,
how.
you
Oh,
come on,
okay.
And then relocate all our like logistics and our port.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Yep.
I'd
Into
rather
it.
that.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm
And
into
then
it.
just rearrange our CBD.
Yes.
You know, because I don't
Again.
like the layout at the moment.
Nah.
I hate the fact that Queen Street is whack.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
that's Auckland's street,
Yeah.
and it's horrendous.
But is that
Exactly.
like a city planning problem or like
100%.
or a culture problem?
I
And
think,
is
yeah,
that- yeah.
I think
I
Marlon's
think
onto
it's
something
a
there.
culture problem.
Definitely, the city plan did not help.
100%.
Yeah.
And your cousins, like, you really just gotta get them out of there, bro. Like,
Yeah, and then on flip, your cousins,
Yeah.
we need to get them out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think initially the North Shore,
Yeah.
respectfully,
Yes.
should have just been the port. You know,
Yep.
Port or poor?
The
Port.
port.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Should have just been poor.
no, it should have just been the port.
Right,
and then
right.
to just open that up for
Yeah.
and then free up all our CBD.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Whereas
100%.
now, I just I'm trying to enjoy the water, just containers and stuff, and just And now they're only we're gonna block off Key now and do things here.
Yeah, too
But
much.
still not.
Yeah.
It's not gun. It's not good.
Exactly.
So yeah, city planners sorted out.
Figure that
Yeah.
out.
I know a couple,
Do ya?
and we're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We got a election coming up at like a local for mayor
Council?
council.
Nah, he just locked in, didn't he?
A local for me.
a local election.
That's a triangular radius.
I thought he just extended.
Nah, I don't think you can just extend,
No, but like, obviously through the right
You
means.
just-
You
you
know
know.
what I mean?
What?
which is an election.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
election.
didn't he just win recently?
I don't think we've.
No.
Didn't vote.
Who even is it?
Phil Goff?
Currently,
Fuck off.
currently
I thought he retired.
Phil Goff. From
Nah.
from politics,
Yeah.
Oh,
but now he's the local. Is it local politics or local?
Yeah.
He's just the mayor of Auckland,
Yeah.
right?
So he used to be MP and now
Is it
he's
mayor?
an-
I haven't- do we even have mayors?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
we've
the
got
mayor of
mayors,
Auckland,
definitely,
Phil
for
Goff.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Phil
yeah.
Goff.
Phil.
Phil
See,
Goff.
we all have.
Phil Goff.
See, we all have just gaps in our I guess New Zealand knowledge.
What?
No, I know Phil Goff's the mayor of Auckland.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but Kachal didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
So don't say we all.
Yeah, okay.
Some of
Speak
you
for yourself.
have gaps in your knowledge.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
What?
Fucking Warnie, mate, carked it.
Okay, wait.
Whoa,
just
firstly,
calm down, bro. You can't
fix
say
your
it like
tone,
that,
bro.
Yeah, you can't address
mate.
the late great Shane
Yeah.
Keith Warren
Yes.
like that. Okay, just
Yeah.
please have some respect.
Yeah. Is his middle name?
Keith.
Keith.
Yeah. Firstly, rest in peace. We should
Yeah.
have had a moment of silence. Really,
We,
can put it-
obviously.
we can't with this.
can't
man.
with
Yes,
this.
exactly. We know how that goes.
Yeah.
But the late great Shane Keith Warren. Kusha, I know you're an avid cricket fan. Please give us your fondest Shane Keith Warren memory.
Yeah.
Just pick one of
There's
many. I know,
a multitude, so
yeah.
you can pick any.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'll introduce, I think we share the same one.
Yeah.
So that that one time he did that that leg spin thing.
Yeah. You go to South Auckland, you do that, bro. You call it Triple A.
Yeah, but when he did that leg spin.
Yeah.
Against I think it was the West Indies.
Yeah, right.
He did the leg spin.
Okay.
Real fun moment.
Yeah.
This man
Yeah.
went like yeah, you like that one, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way he could just move his wrist.
Yeah.
Far out.
Legendary.
Legendary.
The
Yeah.
thing I want to discuss, obviously, rest in peace to Warren, great cricketer. Off the field, absolute legend.
Larrikin.
Some would say.
Yeah.
Apparently, just the greatest man to go out with.
Oh.
Celebrity status.
Okay.
Well, he was friends with like Ed Sheeran. Bro, you just laugh. You just throwing everything off. He was friends with like Ed Sheeran and whatnot.
Yeah,
like,
Liz Hurley. Piped.
Yeah, you keep bringing that up. I don't know
Keep bringing
why.
it
Liz Hurley, bro.
Didn't you didn't you stumble across a
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We can't talk about that. We can't talk
we got
about
a
that.
guest yet?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we need to,
No, we
Please.
can't talk. We can't talk
Please
about
respect him. Can you
Yeah.
please give us your fondest Shane Warne?
Okay, I will.
Keith
I will.
Warne
take
memory?
away
Okay.
some of the.
that. Yeah.
fun
Okay. So I
details.
was at some place somewhere,
Yeah.
and
Up the road, in fact.
up the road. In
Yeah.
fact, actually.
9 to 5, in fact.
Yeah. Well, look, some people would say, and we were talking about obviously Shane Warne's passing.
Yeah.
And this gentleman comes over who is married, has a couple kids, and keep in mind I am in the vicinity where a lot of other people can hear conversations quite loudly.
Right.
Okay, now he proceeds to show me Shane Warne's sex tape. Here's the thing, though. It's not his, sex tape in the conventional sense. It's not a video. He's got still shots, so screenshots.
Where are they located?
On his phone, gallery camera.
Okay.
And like stop motion fucking production?
Yeah.
Right? That's how he was showing me fucking
So
Shane
you just
Warne.
isolated the frames.
Yes.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's
I was
best
watching,
parts, highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That knocked me for 6. That one.
That did, yeah.
And then the
Great,
fact that you
great analogy.
the fact that you spent your entire lunch break
Yeah. Doing that?
analyzing the stop motion
Yeah.
production.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
proceeded to say, that's my fucking idol. I wish I was that guy.
He said that.
Yeah. This because he was having a threesome, Shane Warne, in the sex tape.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has 2 kids. And yeah.
Yeah. So how was your
That's
dad
just-
these days?
I mean,
anyway?
how many kids
He is good. He is good. He is good.
Yeah.
Absolute menace, man. Shady,
Do you
eh?
know this guy?
I do know this guy actually
Yeah,
quite
father.
close. Yeah.
Dad.
Yes.
He sounds like one of my patients now. Like just
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
a range of individuals you
Exactly.
meet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Warney,
Rest in peace.
great cricketer.
Yeah.
Larrikin off the pitch, on the pitch as well.
Oh, mate. Tell you what.
Yeah, and that's respectfully, that's
Yeah.
as much as I can offer to this conversation.
That's about everything,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
He made
Um,
cricket cool.
He did. We were talking about this earlier. Did
Which
you
is
feel
really
like he
hard
made
to do.
cricket cool?
yeah, and then these people came along and just like ruined it.
Okay. Who?
Yeah.
Whereabouts were they from?
I don't know. There's this term they throw out, the subcontinental.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, whoa, that's a
Yeah.
broad fucking
Yeah.
range there.
Nah, he did though. Fucking with the zinc.
Zinc.
Yeah.
Did he trademark that?
Well, I don't know if he trademarked it, but he used to wear it.
He
you
set
know?
the tone with that one.
Yeah.
He was the Allen Iverson
That's what he was.
of
Wristband.
cricket. Yeah.
Fucking
Right.
blonde hair, mullet like almost, and just slinging leggies, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking straight up, 600 wickets for fucking fuck all. you know?
100%.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you don't like cricket.
Do you know
Yeah,
what
I
As
think
someone
you've
that
hit
pr-
me with the same thing like those patients do to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
there
You're
we
like,
go.
I'm surprised
I
you
told
speak
you you'd
English.
hate him.
Yeah.
No, you know why? No, it's because you know why? It's because
He
you.
does our edits, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
have
Yeah,
to do-
I know. You know, it's because you pride yourself so much in with
Being
know,
Indian?
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's other things you can be Indian with, though.
Yeah, dog.
My
Go on.
spice tolerance, through the charts.
Yeah.
right.
Indian knowledge, not so good.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, cricket, at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's fair.
Tell you what, every time we've come to, like, the World Cup point, like, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And that's when I
Right.
start to get hyped, like, if India's playing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I'm, like, a little bit more involved. But, like,
Yeah.
just cricket in general, nah, I can't
That's
say.
a lot. That's a lot. I
Yeah.
get it. I
Are
totally
there any
get it,
sports
bro.
you're into?
UFC.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Who's your guy?
My favorite person?
Yeah, or just who do you
Oh.
like to follow?
Well, it's hard not to, like Izzy right now. Like,
Yeah.
Not even, like, right
Oh.
now. Like, just because he's New Zealander, like, that's
Yeah.
a lot of
Do you
pride there.
share the same sentiment as it?
No, I was just listening. I was like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some good characters in there.
Nice.
I love, like, that it's just getting so much more diverse now. Like, anyone can, like, hop in and, like, find someone to...
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless you're Indian, because apparently there's no Indian fellas.
Nah.
You do
yeah.
actually. You can't like you can kind of fight, right? Like you
I
train a
can
little
block.
bit.
Oh, okay. Look, there's a huge difference between being able to throw a punch against a punching bag and like
Yeah.
squaring up.
Can you tell this guy?
Yeah.
What did you do?
relay that to him.
Are you familiar with that was Conor McGregor?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently.
There you go.
He's made his match right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not in a UFC fucking cage.
yeah.
Just in a
in a ring. I take my chances.
He reckons he could take Conor McGregor boxing.
In boxing.
Yeah. Silence of doom.
This man just confirmed in boxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try this one for size, Miles.
Right.
I mean, like, do
You
you
can't
box?
even take respectfully. You can't even take Kushala.
Yeah, you can even take a shot, bro.
Oh, he's a respectfully term.
No, bro. Like, let's be real. I'm like 5'7" on a good day. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
but
like,
you can
Yeah,
fight
fuck,
though.
that's Marta's dream, mate.
Yeah, hi, that's your good day is Martin's best day.
Oh, no. I remember this, bro. Like, this dude once, like, rocked up to my house and we were all just having drinks. And we just got like a little bit buzzed, and he's out of nowhere. He's just like, "Oh, I'm 6 foot." No one asked. Like, no one asked.
Yeah,
nothing.
no. The thing
like, "I'm 6
is,
foot."
here's the
Right?
thing. Here's the thing. He completely sober does the
It's
same
like,
thing, bro.
That's like his,
Yeah,
it's
you
like his
know?
conversation piece or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
it is his conversation.
And then
piece.
like me and Mighty were like, "Nah, no way." So we measured him, 5'11".
Yeah.
Tell people that, you know?
Yeah.
That's no, but that's,
You know?
that's the arrogance in this guy.
I know, you know, the arrogant adds the extra inch, you know.
Disingenuous.
But that was a few years ago. Now,
Exactly. 6'2".
Well, he's growing.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Now, self-efficacy, I believe I am.
I know.
Therefore,
Nah,
I am.
he's
And that's
6
the
foot.
first step,
Yeah,
right?
6 foot.
100%.
Manifestation,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Six
6 foot
foot,
tall.
yeah.
Yeah,
6
thanks,
foot
guys.
tall.
Thanks for having my back.
and
Yeah, only one person in this room had that.
Yeah, no, but Kushal can throw, so just watch what you say.
Oh, dude, you nah.
He can. And kicks too. I've seen his kicks too.
yeah,
Out the gate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because yeah, you saw
bro.
up close and personal. Like.
Yeah, well, there was one time. I
Yeah.
said I was fucking 6 foot. And he just knocked me out. I was like,
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I still remember, like he stood up against the wall,
Yeah.
like, pulled out the chart, like
it was 5'11 and a half.
Nah,
Man,
come
come
on.
on, let me round up.
and that was a few years ago.
Yeah,
I'm
that was a
telling
few
you.
years ago, bro. I've grown
Yeah.
since. I've had a growth spurt.
Yeah.
I've had a growth spurt. Yeah.
He stands on his wallet now.
Yeah. Damn, he's gonna go down to 5'10" again. Then.
Down, dude. That's the case. Ah, shit. Anything else for Kushal, man? Or just in general?
Nah, I've enjoyed the chat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Is he
feel
love
like
you a
know
little
him?
bit better now. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
What are your next steps, man? Are you gonna continue stand-up comedy, or you?
I
Gonna...
really do, but I think it'll be after I come back to like Auckland permanently.
Right,
Because I'm
okay.
still locuming. It's a bit hard to like just randomly show up somewhere. Like so,
Is that by choice?
my role,
Yeah.
like at work. Yeah. So my role is just to be a locum.
Yeah.
For that company. So yeah.
A locum.
Yeah.
Right.
And so you've officially put your request forward to avoid the South Island?
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Like I wish. Well, I'll tell you what. Like South Island is beautiful. It's just like
it is.
maybe that one place. Like
Yeah.
it's just every town. Like there's gonna be like that one or two places that you don't really want to go, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Well, fuck, we've loved having you on, bro. Honestly.
man. Thanks so much
yeah,
for having me.
it's been
It's
awesome.
And please come
Yeah.
back because we want to learn more about audacious people, and we want to see you like fucking get as big as you possibly can because
Yeah.
we're all supporters here.
And also, self-efficacy.
Yeah.
I think maybe you should set up a seminar with this guy because he
Yeah.
clearly does not know what it means.
Yeah. No, it's still after.
Yeah, exactly. He just throws it out there and hopes that it works. But no, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Set the Tone. It's been John, Smarty, Miles, Kushal. Thank you so much for having us, bro. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
See ya.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure.